I'm going blue. And so she did. Hey everybody, welcome back to my world where no matter how old you get, you never get your shit together. That might be the new tagline for this show. I just feel like the older I get, the more I am losing control. Now, you're gonna notice, I think, this video might look a little bit different because I changed the focus settings on the camera because I know I was getting nauseous watching my own videos lately because the autofocus is so good on this camera, but it's like, it's getting confused about what it's supposed to focus on, so it's like in your face. So I don't know if that was bothering you, but it was bothering me. So we're gonna try something new, and it might suck, and I really apologize for that because, you know, a professional person would have tested this, downloaded the stuff, looked on the computer, see how it edited. Hashtag so profesh. I got nothing. So, and it's not that I don't love you guys. It's just that part of reality is that I make these videos for myself. I make them for you, but I get down here and play with dolls and unbox them and talk about them and stuff because it makes me happy. And I really need that today. So that's what we're gonna do. So it's 7 degrees out here in lovely New Jersey, and my mom fell out of the wheelchair last night. And she's okay, but you know, the reality is that this situation with my mom is not gonna get better. And so we're gonna open dolls today, okay? So, and for those of you out there like clicking, whatever, go ahead, click off. But for those of you who, like me, dolls are like comfort. Dolls are soothing. Dolls are your happy place. They're your art. They're your escape. I think you will understand everything that I just said. So today, we're going to take a look at this 2-pack right here, which is a little bit controversial. And I am so surprised that it was on Mattel Creations, but it was also like on Amazon, and I think it may have been on Target.com briefly. It's still on Amazon. It's $60. I'll put a link down below. That'll be an affiliate link. If you use that link, I get a little bit of money so I can buy more dolls. Thank you. And, you know, I have a lot of thoughts about this. So let's discuss. So, you know, the preview pictures. So here's the deal. I understand that designers work really, really hard on things, and I have met the Monster High designers, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for people who design dolls, who do the design, who do like the packaging design, who do the marketing and everything else. I really do. Having said that, the beautiful thing about being human is that we do not all share the same sensibilities and the same attraction to certain aesthetics. And so not everything appeals to everyone. And it is okay to say that, like, you're like, I know people worked really hard on this and, you know, what they did is really cool, but it might not be my cup of tea. Okay? So you see where I'm going there? It's like, we're not supposed to put death threats for designers in their DMs, or we should never do that to anyone. We should just not be doing death threats. And, but it's also okay to say, hey, this isn't my cup of tea, but I know that people worked really hard on it, and I hope they're really excited about it because, you know, to them, they're really pumped about it. You're like, Melissa, is that a really nice way to say you don't like it? It's not that I don't like it, it's that the color situation is like, my brain is having a really hard time making all of these colors work together. And that's just my sensibility. I'm also a person who like doesn't like her food to touch. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt when I'm like, I don't like all these colors together. It's a lot. You know, there's a lot going on here. Now, I love that we made like a little a little heart-shaped thing out of snakes, because Deuce and Cleo, I love that Deuce and Cleo are together. Love that, absolutely love that, because I don't care what they're gonna do in the cartoons, but in my head, this is a couple for life. They're one of those couples that met in high school and they're married for like 75, 80, I don't know how long, maybe they live for 150 years, but they're like together forever. They're one of those couples in my mind, I just think they're really adorable. It's a Howliday. So this is like the Draculaura, the Holiday Draculaura. It's a Howliday. And, you know, we get a little image on the back of these two kind of going on their date. And let me see if there is anything to read on the back here. So this is the Love edition. Love is in the air as Deuce Gorgon pulls out all the stops to impress Cleo Denial on the most romantic day of the year. This Gorgon is dressed to impress in his favorite snake print jacket and diamond scale printed trousers. He even risked a stone cold Medusa stare by plucking a rare monster flower from his mom's haunted garden. This man means business. Cleo Denial is all wrapped up in a gorgeous dress with mummified details with a heart-shaped snake bodice and heels, ready to gift her boo with his favorite gourmet, G-O-R-E-M-E-T, chocolates. Sparks are sure to fly as these two ghoulishly glam monsters celebrate their undying love. I think that's really cute. And I love that they made a whole story out of this. And it's adorable. I mean, the box art is definitely, it's like a lot of Deuce. And I like that. And then we've got like, I think that's one of the things. I mean, I know snakes are also, I mean, you know, like this is Cleo, this is Deuce. Like I see that, you know, asps are a big thing in Egyptian history and culture. I get it. I think I get it. So I am going to take them out of the box and we're going to talk about these dolls. And I have a feeling that once I take them away from the packaging and my brain can calm down from the color stimulation, that I'm going to be far more positive and less hesitant than I am right now. We'll be right back. And they're out of the box. So, okay, so my prediction was actually right. Away from the box, they are definitely making more sense to me color-wise. I mean, it's hard to tell because I'm wearing blue, there's blue, it's all blue. But they're definitely, yeah, it's making a little more sense to me. I want to point out before I forget that you get a little certificate of authenticity in the box. They also come with stands, which is, of course, very, very awesome and necessary. We love that. They come with the chocolates for Deuce that are Cleo's gift to him. And it doesn't quite, like, okay, I got it to satisfyingly snap. I love this. This is gonna stay in my kind of Monster High accessories collection because I think it's really adorable. I think they did a really nice job on that. They also reused a technology from Pennywise that I love. It's the little doohickey that goes on the stand, and I'll show you that in a minute. It's the little doohickey that goes on the stand that makes it so that the balloon stays up even though it doesn't really stay in her hand. So I like that because that means you can display her with this really cool spider balloon thing. She has this purse, which is cute. It's very cute. It's like, look, it's the two of them on a purse. I mean, that's declaring your love right there, you know? And then Deuce, accessory-wise, comes with the rose that he stole. He stole from Mama's garden there. And his glasses, which I am going to keep rubber banded to his hand. I have always found it kind of interesting, and I don't remember what the lore is about Deuce's eyes and Cleo. But he takes his glasses off around her, so I don't remember why that is something that he can do. And if someone could please remind me, I would really appreciate that. And if it's not actually true, then it isn't. Let's start with Deuce, because I tend to go through talk about the boy fashions like, yeah, it's a suit, boom, let's go. So here he is, Deuce Gorgon, and I forgot, like, just, he looks so young. I don't know if it's the suit, maybe it's because the suit looks like, I don't know, something he bought at, like, a Hot Topic, like, suit store, I don't know. My head's all over the place. Loving, always loving the snakes. And I love how they're like, you know, kind of ombre. He's got his little thing, and my finger is still healing. But the return of the acrylics is coming soon. Gotta go back to using acrylics. Gotta go get my nails done. Oh, I just realized his glasses are strapped to his thigh. I might cut that off. So there he is. He's such a handsome fella. You're such a handsome fella. And I love that he's got this little tie on and that the tie is not screen printed onto his shirt, like points for that. And I like that he put on a tie. My husband is like wears suits and ties and things like that. He's a very snazzy dresser. So I love me a good suit. And this is a very well-tailored suit. It pinches in, you know, accentuating the V of him, but he also zhuzhed his sleeves because he's getting a little Miami Vice vibe going here. He's got super skinny pants, super skinny, and it's cool that it's not like an all, you know, it's separates. He's wearing separates. He's got this cool snaky-like jacket, and then he's got this diamond print pants on. And I think one of the things that gave me like little kid vibes, or he doesn't have socks on and his pants are really short. So that's kind of a thing that I'm sort of like. And then he's got his little, look at this, look at those little faces. Those little snaky faces on his shoes are cute. And his ankles are articulated because boys get articulated ankles, so they can do that. You know, super articulated because he's Deuce. Checking, you know, not articulated in the chest. So, you know, he's Deuce. He's cute. We like him. We dig it. He's Cleo's endgame. Love him. Okay, let's stick him back on his stand over here. And now let's get into the important thing, which is Cleo. Miss Cleo Denial. You're so vile. She acts so vile. Okay, so this is what I was talking about the doohickey. So here's the cute balloon. So it is textured, that is textured, it's not screened on both sides, so it's a gold balloon. And then there's like this little armature piece that comes with the stand for Cleo. And it goes right on over this. Oops. And then you put the balloon on there. Now, obviously it's not foolproof because I already knocked the balloon off it. But if you don't do that, it'll work. I was not thinking I was gonna like her. But again, I really think it was about the colors in the box was really messing me up. And I'm actually kind of, so let's look. First of all, side-eye Cleo. And I think there's a whole optical illusion happening with the angular bangs and her eyes that makes it look like she's got serious wonk eye. And because a lot of people are posting pictures of which one is less wonky. Well, they're all gonna look wonky because of the way that her bangs are, but they're not wonky. I mean, I sometimes have bangs that go over one of, right now I'm doing kind of a shaggy dog bowl cut thing. But when I have the bangs that go angularly across one eye, I actually have to do my eye makeup differently on both eyes. Because if I don't put more makeup on the eye that is getting shadowed by the bangs, it looks like, my eyes actually look like I have different amounts of eye makeup on in the wrong way. So the eye that isn't in the shadow looks made up and colorful or whatever I want it to look like, but the eye that's in the shadow of the bangs looks less prominent. It's not as bold as the other eye. I've done them exactly the same way. So what I learned to do is when I have the hair that is going over one eye, you actually have to do up your eye more. I know for a fact that, you know, there's no way Mattel was doing that with her makeup. So that is also part of it. Her makeup looks more bold on the eye that isn't overshadowed by the bangs. That's all. But otherwise, she's adorable and beautiful. I mean, I love Cleo. I love Cleo's eyes so much. Love, love. Look at her eyebrows. Oh my gosh. And I like the asymmetrical bangs. I think that's a really cool idea, and I'm glad that they went for it. These earrings are super, super cute. Her hair is super straight. It feels a little oily. I don't know any other way to describe it. And I think that's just whatever they put in it to give it that long, you know, flat iron, straight, Cher 1973 look is what's making it feel a little oily. But otherwise, I think it would poof, and then I'd be like, her hands are poofy. She's got the cutest tinsel for Valentine's Day. Look at that. She's got red and like a goldish beigey kind of tinsel. And it's just so pretty. I really love it. I think I established in another video that I am pro tinsel. I don't hate tinsel. Her dress is really cool. And I also feel like maybe like Cleo in my head would have gone for something more, more striking, more elegant. But then, I mean, look, they're in high school. This is Deuce. He's wearing this. I'm sure she talked to him about, what are you gonna wear, Deuce? And then she was like, well, I gotta go colorful, right? I'm not just gonna go with my usual gold and black and a little bit of blue. No, I'm going blue. And so she did. And we've seen her do it before, and it works. So here it is. Here's this cool dress with just all of these fun little funky call outs to them, their relationship. It's like, where did you find that fabric, Cleo? And she's got this plastic sort of thing, you know, I don't know, is it a belt? Is it, but it makes a heart right over her heart. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. And then we still get some wrap details, right, on the dress. You know, we've always got to get the wraps in there somewhere. And we've got one of my favorite old-timey Cleo maneuvers, wrap on one leg. Love it! I love this. And then her shoes, oh, I skipped this. Look under the dress. The dress, the underskirt on the dress has this gold netting on this hot pink little slip. So cute. Now, does the fabric sound like Hasbro Disney Princess fabric? It sounds like it, but it's not as stiff, I will say. It's just so bright and colorful, and maybe that's what I needed today. I don't know. And then here's her cool shoes, and I mean, they're not quite what I want, but I understand that in today's economic situations, that the kind of shoes that we used to get from Monster High and Ever After High, you know, in the 2010s era are not gonna happen right now. And I can be okay with that, I think. I think I can make it work in my head. I need to adjust the camera because anyway. But I think they're cute. And I think out of the box, this is definitely an out-of-box collector kind of situation, because I think there was so much going on that box that my brain could not parse the cuteness. Is it worth $60? I don't know anymore. I really don't. I honestly don't know. With everything going on in the world, I don't know. I mean, are eggs $7 a dozen? Does that make sense? I don't know. There was avian flu. A lot of the birds died. They weren't laying. It takes a long time. I don't know. It's just really hard for me to say anymore what's worth what and what isn't worth what, but they're cool. If you're a Cleo and Deuce shipper, yeah. And I like them out of the box. I think they're very cool. And I liked the balloon that I lost. And I think the accessories are cute. So I like them. I like them way more than I thought I was going to. So take that for what it's worth. And if you could comment down below and let me know what you thought of the focusing and stuff, like if it looked okay to you. I know it's more of a snap focus. But yeah, the other one was definitely making me seasick lately. So, you know, let me know what you think. I would really appreciate it, because I actually do care about you. I know I started out saying, I don't care, I make these videos for me, but I do care about the people who watch them too, because if it weren't for you guys, I'd be very cuckoo nutsy at this point. Just be lost without you. So thank you so much for watching and sticking by me all these years. I really appreciate it. And let me know what you think about the Deuce and Cleo Howliday 2-pack. I'll see you again real soon. Until then, stay well, stay warm. Love you. Bye.